What up, bitches? Omega Man X is open for business. Unfortunately. But I know I said I want to do drama, but sometimes a good friend of mine, Yasinator, said it best. You gotta be a bastard. I don't want to be a bastard. I'd rather be a son of a bitch. But yeah. You know, Darkhorse, you said to me that you don't like me because I'm an egomaniac, but buddy, you're an egomaniac too. You know, especially some of you in the latest vid, you were saying my rock arguments, I countered all of them, you know, but when I say shit like that, I'm an egomaniac, you know what I'm saying? And I'm evil for that. And it's like, dude, really? So it's okay for you to be an egomaniac, but I can't be an egomaniac, you know? But when you say you're an egomaniac, you're passionate. Wow, okay. So I can't be, but you can. How hypocritical is that? You know, and you already, you know. But yeah, I made a 20-minute response to Darkhorse when he only made a 15-minute vid and a little bit responded to me. Why? Because I fucking feel like it. Don't need your permission, but yeah, you're not an egomaniac, but apparently I guess I need your permission on how long I do my vids on my channel. You know? Whatever. He says he wasn't saying that I was begging. Pretty much you were, bruh. You ain't say shit about wrestling forms that you mentioned that were begging on their knees. And FYI, I'm pretty positive they were just joking when they were begging on their knees. But apparently, you really think people are really begging on their knees. I talked shit about you in other vids. No, I didn't. That is not true. I may have said jokes, but like I said, they're jokes. You take everything to the heart. You know, when I said I wanted to team up with WJ, I wasn't looking down at you, but I knew that I didn't know where you still stand with WJ. So really, that's why I was just really talking to him. You know, you understand? You know, the whole feud between you and him was still going on. That's why I was saying, you know, you, him, and I just team up then. You know, but like I said, you never really talked to me about this shit. Whatever. He says something about me saying this is how it's done. I don't remember the PM, but like I said, another joke you take to the heart. Just chillax and unsqueeze your ass cheeks for a minute. He says I'm cocky and arrogant. Likewise, motherfucker. He says I toot my own horn. Beep, 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 beep. He says I was past heat. Well, I already counted that shit. He says he counters every argument against the Raw, being cocky, egomaniac-y, but whatever. I'm the egomaniac, but you're not. You say that people who bash Rock are Austin fans. Yeah, a lot of them are. But you need to realize there are some people like your friend Sam's Talk Radio that can be even Stevens with both of them. And when The Rock does something that people don't like, we can bash it, and still be Rock fans. Okay, you understand me? But with your logic, apparently everybody else that says something bad about The Rock, we turn our backs. We support Wife Beater 316, Brock Lesnar being a prick, CM Punk, not liking God or some shit. You ain't really say shit about CM Punk. I made that up. Joke, okay? God. But, you know, you turn that shit into we were evil for supporting Stone Cold, and because we support Stone Cold, we support wife beating and shit like that there. Which is bullshit, okay? Hey, we bash what sucks. We bash we praise what's good. Simple as that. You know, especially with The Rock. You can do that, bro. You can do that, okay? Damn. Man. That's my point. That's really my main point of all this shit. You know, fuck. But, like you say, yeah. He mentions I was wrong about John Cena being the popular thing to bash. I actually was right, but really, it's a joke. Take a joke, buddy. He talks about Dwayne not... Damn it, that's my daughter fucking up my day. He talks about Dwayne not being called The Rock because of Chris Benoit. I can counter this shit. Here's the thing. When the person whoever called The Rock, Dwayne Johnson The Rock, that's because they only know him as The Rock. You know, that's the part that they only give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about him being in Hollywood. So they'll call him The Rock. Just like me. When I walk down the street and I see a random YWC member, they're going to call me Omega. Because they only know me as Omega. I could say my real name and post it all over here, but they're still going to call me Omega. You understand? But for him to say, don't call me that. You know what I mean? That's a prick move. Okay? That's a prick move. Because hell, dude, it's not the fact that we're mad at you because you're not going off your real name in Hollywood. It's just the fact that we're just saying what's up to you as The Rock because we know you through wrestling. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And by him saying, don't call me The Rock, that's a prick move. But yeah, once again, The Rock can never do wrong. And if you do point out something that's wrong, we're evil. You say it's not his fault that he's champ. It may not be his fault that he is champ, but with the political power that he has, that you claim Cena has so much unlimited political power, which I believe Rock has a whole lot more, he sure as hell didn't stop it. Next, John Cena ruined CM Punk's reign. He did. He's a part of what ruined CM Punk's reign. But like I said, when I bash The Rock about something, I gotta mention 1,000 other people. I even gotta mention gas prices rising. I gotta mention the war in Iraq. I gotta mention Mary Kay Letourneau, Ted Bundy. I gotta mention me growing 3 gray pubic hairs overnight. You know, I gotta mention the pedophile that lives down the street. I gotta mention all this bad shit when I bash The Rock. You know, because he's unbashable. Well, according to you, he's unbashable. You can't bash him. But when certain people do it, like I still say, I don't know how cool you are with Sam's talk, not to start shit with him, but when he bashes it, when he deserves to be bashed, everything's all gravy but no meat. But when other people do it, like Wrestling Jesus, like me, like Cabal do it, we're evil. You can't bash him. You can't do that. You know, what the fuck, man? Hypocrisy at its finest. Without The Rock, Punk's reign would have been cut in half. And thank you for giving me another reason to hate The Rock. Thank you, Mr. Passionate about your opinions, right? And when you're passionate, that means you believe it's the truth. So thank you for giving me ammunition to hate The Rock, because when you say that, you might as well just say CM Punk's reign was pretty much The Rock was behind it. You know. He was like the puppet master behind his whole reign. And if he would have cut one of the strings, bam, CM Punk's reign would have ended. You know, instead of giving credit to the wrestler who actually did have the reign, CM Punk, which he did beautifully, maybe not his face run, but his heel run, he worked his ass off. You just saying, well, it was The Rock's. Well, if without The Rock, his reign would have been cut in half. You understand? Thank you for giving me another reason to hate The Rock. Genius. Thank you. Because now you're portraying it like CM Punk's reign was all what, Rock was pulling the strings behind it. Like he was manipulating it. Which is even another prick move. You know? It's kind of like when people were saying when Hogan first returned to TNA. And he was giving wrestlers pep talks. You know? And if the wrestler were to have a great match, people would say, well, Hogan told Austin Aries to have a great match. It's all Hogan. Instead of giving credit to the wrestlers that actually did this shit. But thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Next. You're not a Bruce Blitz dick rider. Whatever. But it's like this. Like I mentioned this in my other vid. My latest vid. If you're going to be mad at Cabal for liking WJ, you might as well hate me because I like him. And I do respect him. You know, after we got it through knowing each other and I heard his side. And yeah. So yeah, if you're going to hate him, you might as well hate me too. You know, quit picking and choosing who you hate and like because of that person. I complain about Bruce's boycott idea because I'm never happy. No, I complained about it because I thought it was fucking bullshit. Plain and simple. Both of them are bullshit. But you know, once again, it's Pastor Bruce Blitz of the Bruce Blitz Baptist Church of Zion, and you're one of his Jehovah Witnesses. You understand me? So whatever he says, I just gotta like and just shut up about it. You know, I'm the type of guy that I don't be that if someone asked, well, he didn't really tell me, but his subs did. But if they really pretty much institutionalizing something like a boycott that people been shoving down my throat, I'm gonna question it. Okay, I'm gonna raise my hand and be like, excuse me, what about this? What about that? You know, sorry for doing that. You know, but apparently, whatever people like Bruce Blitz says, I'm just supposed to be happy. Like, okay, you understand? Fuck. I'm an egomaniac, but I already mentioned that. I can come up with my own rock argument. Good for you, bud. I can come up with my own arguments too. And once again, you're proving you're more of an egomaniac. Like you saying it like you come up with your own arguments. And what, you're the only one that can come up with your own arguments? What, no one else can. But no one else in the WC can. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. But I come up with my own arguments. Yeah. Everybody else does it. You know, that shows a lot of fucking hypocrisy towards, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fucking hypocrisy. Hell, I am a little hardcore on this video because, hell, you already said you didn't like me. All of a sudden, now you don't like me. For you to explain, but yeah, you don't like me now. Why? Because, you know, I'm proud about what I do, and I show passion, but you do the same thing, and it's cool. You know, damn. Apparently, I'm supposed to bow down and suck your dick and give you a lap dance. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Whatever. I'm not going to watch Wife Beaters 316 because it's pretty much, I already know what the fuck it is. You know, you'll pretty much praise rock. I can pretty much guess it in my head. You're praising rock. You're bashing people who bash rock. But yeah, you're saying that we support Austin and blah, blah, Austin, a man who beats his wife, and Brock Lesnar who doesn't care, blah, 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 yakety schmackety. Same shit you've been saying, alright? And FYI, you do have some good arguments, and Wrestling Jesus has some good counter arguments. I agree with both of you on some shit. That is okay. But yeah, you need to learn that. Take a chill pill. Relax. Go water your chia pet or something. Shit, man. It's YouTube. Relax. Capiche? Magic out.